What's up, everyone? This is the Real Mark Cruz, and I'm here to keep it real with you on the things that matter the most, like your money, your mind, and of course, your time. But before we get started, I always have to say I am not a financial advisor, okay? I am just some dude on the internet. Everything that you see here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. All right, so now that we got all of that out of the way, today I actually wanted to talk about some news that came out. And to me, this definitely falls under one of those type of buy the rumor, sell the news type things because news apparently broke that Amazon is potentially looking into accepting not only Bitcoin, but other crypto coins like Ethereum and stuff like that, potentially by the ending of this year. And the most alarming part, I guess, depending on which side of the fence you're sitting on, is that they're even thinking about potentially, this is what the rumor says, potentially about creating their own crypto coin, which I'll get into that in a few. But yeah, with all that being said, let's just get right into the news, okay? So let me pull up the article. So looking at this article right now on gizmodo.com, you guys can see that, okay, you can even see it in like the title here. It says Amazon rumored to accept Bitcoin by the end of 2021 and develop own currency by 2022, based on a report. So it says Amazon. Let me actually just briefly read this to you. Oh, look, it's Dr. Evil in space. Yeah, I'll reserve my opinions on this, man. I have conflicting opinions, but yeah, anyhow, so it says, let's just pull it up right here. It says Amazon has plans to accept a cryptocurrency Bitcoin by the end of 2021, according to an anonymously sourced report in the London newspaper City AM. And while this is just the word of one anonymous insider at the Seattle-based mega retailer, Bitcoin's price skyrocketed overnight and is creating a lot of buzz in the world of cryptocurrencies, a world built on little more than buzz. This is, like I said, buy the rumor, sell the news type thing, right? So you can see right here. It says, this isn't just going through the motions to set up cryptocurrency payment solutions at some point in the future. This is a full-on, well-discussed, integral part of the future mechanism of how Amazon will work, the anonymous source told City AM in the article published early Monday. All right, so check this part out. It says, the insider claims that Bitcoin will be the first of roughly 8 cryptocurrencies Amazon will start accepting, eventually including coins like Ethereum, Cardano, and Bitcoin Cash in the mix. The source told City AM that Amazon's crypto plans have been in motion since 2019, and it won't take long for the company to accept crypto. Which wouldn't surprise me because, Amazon essentially has their hands in everything, whether it's in, cloud, infrastructure and storage, which of course they'll need if they're going to build out their own blockchain type thing for their own thing. They have their hands in everything from Ring to the space thing, Blue, whatever that thing is called. Amazon got their hands on everything, even on Whole Foods, so it's insane. But this is the part that is a little concerning here. It says, Amazon even has plans to develop its own cryptocurrency, according to the source, and the company might make it possible to earn rewards for paying with what the insider calls Amazon's native coin. Amazon did not immediately respond to an inquiry from Gizmodo about its crypto plans early Monday. Yeah, so essentially, think about it like this, right? If Amazon itself decided to say, hey, and then, let's just say like they decide, all right, tomorrow or whenever it is, right? Like they're saying, okay, we now accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of these coins, right? The reason why that would be so big for the value of most of these coins is Amazon is the #1 retailer in the world, and in terms of e-commerce type stuff, right? And they literally, once this will get to that point, this will essentially force all of the prices. If you ask me, it'll force all of the prices of most of these coins to go higher than they've seen because now it'll be more. How can I say? It'll be more accepted by the masses because now more people who probably never heard of Bitcoin or anything like that, they'll probably see it when you go to checkout and it'll say, your payment method type or whatever. And there might be some kind of incentive to say, hey, if you use Bitcoin, you could get, something back or rewards or something like that. So I think in that sense, it would be good for Amazon to start accepting these coins because it'll help people to adopt these things as more serious forms of currencies, right? At the same time, if you really think about it, right? So let's just say something like Ethereum, right? If Amazon decides to say, yo, we're really going to start taking this and, you could use it everywhere. Like I said prior, they also have their hands in a ton of stuff. So let's say you could go into Whole Foods or you can go into something else that they own and you can pay with Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever. Like I said, it'll allow these things to be more integrated globally on a scale that we haven't seen. So in that sense, it's a good thing, right? The thing that potentially concerns me is if Amazon decides to make their own coin. For the sake of me saying here, let's just call it Prime Coin or something, right? If they decide to do that, some of my concerns are whenever they've gotten involved, for the most part, I'm not saying every single business thing that they've tried has been a complete success, but for the most part, most of the things that they've gotten into, they've dominated, so the competition essentially just goes to the wayside, essentially. So that's a little concerning. I would hate for them to create their own coin, which essentially by them doing that, they essentially have more and more control over everything else. So granted, they've already, like I said, they've taken over, the internet, in terms of commerce and everything like that. And of course, with all of their brands, they literally don't come into these things just to play. They come into literally to take over. So for me, that's a little concerning, I would prefer that they don't make their own coin, as if there's not enough coins on the market as it is, right? But I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, they have all of the infrastructure in place and they have the know-how, and above all, they have the money to do whatever they want to do. So I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to do that. I'm just not a fan of them creating their own little like Prime Coin type thing, because in essence, if they do that, and let's say it becomes a success, right? Inevitably, it could drive the price down of all of these other coins. And for my understanding, right, crypto was supposed to be something that wasn't controlled by one particular person or one particular group. And if by them doing that, and let's say it becomes the leading coin, they're essentially just recreating cash, but now they're the masters of that. And that's very concerning. I don't think one particular brand should have that much control over anything, So I would be very weary and concerned if they went that route, right? But check this out. Like I said about, buying the rumor, selling the news, right? So pulling up Webull, you can see here, and I was like, what in the world? So let's see. Today is the 26th, right? You can see here, literally, okay, this is what you're seeing here is for Bitcoin, right? When the weekend started and this news started to, trickle out little by little, you could see it started to come up, right? And then look at this. Yesterday, Bitcoin, according to what I see here, opened at 33, almost 34K, and it jumped all the way up to 38. And as I'm recording this right now, it's over 39K. So it's back to where it was a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, that news in itself essentially started to look, and you can even see here, not only did it give a nice little boost to Bitcoin's price, Riot, which of course is a Bitcoin play, Maro too, which of course is another Bitcoin play. Those two things are looking amazing today. Look, Riot's up over 21% on the day. Maro's up over 18% on the day. Coinbase itself, of course, with this news, they have a lot of things to benefit from this too. That's up about 8% on the day. And check this out. Ethereum too is up about almost 2% on the day. The only one that's not really up as much as I'd like it to be is Doge, my little baby Doge. Not baby Doge, the coin, the actual Dogecoin. I'm a big fan of Doge because it's cute, it's funny. I like the idea behind it. Wasn't really taken seriously, but yeah, I mean, it got like a little push over the weekend, but nothing as big as any of these guys. But yeah, as you can see, this news got the market excited. So if that's an indicator, I would very well put my money on the fact that if this became a real thing and if they confirm this and this became a normal thing, a lot of these prices are going to go higher than they've seen before. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. So I have two things to ask you guys. One, what do you think about Amazon potentially accepting Bitcoin and these other coins, right? And two, what do you think about them actually creating their own coin, or as I'm trying to dub it, Prime Coin or something, right? Do you think either one of those things are good, they're bad, or whatever it is? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, share this with someone who might benefit from this information. And with all that being said, keep your heads bright, your wallets tight, and grab your dreams like it's your right, my friends. Peace.